Over the last few days, it has become very, very evident to me that our membership needs to understand the whys and the hows and where are we going from here. This has been underway for a long, long time, and I wanted to make sure that I made it really clear to you guys why we're doing what we're doing. It's really important for our community, and I firmly believe that this is the best option for us moving forward to remain sustainable. I have many years' experience in this position, as I mentioned earlier. This is my 10th season here. I love this community and I would never do anything to risk it, and I believe that this is the best thing for us as a membership and as a co-op to move forward with a firm future in hand. Co-ops are a different kind of business. We are member-owned and our owners have very diverse expectations and wants and needs. So it has come time for us as a cooperative to start looking forward and looking towards our sustainability with our social responsibility for community support and for environmental stewardship. We need to look for efficiencies to get better at what we do. We have to have succession planning in place. There's a lot of retirements coming up in the very near future. We have to have specialized team member support and offer great career opportunities so we continue to have staff. And we need to be able to grow and diversify. While we're considering our growth and sustainability, we're looking to add new and existing business lines in new and existing markets so we continue to attract new members as well as ensure the members that we have remain active. We need to think differently about how we do business, and in order to do that, it'll help us to remain relevant. Some examples of some of the competitive landscape that has led us to this decision is, for example, the co-op acquired 181 Husky retail locations back in 2022 and converted them all to co-op gas stations. And Country Grocer has acquired 49th Parallel Groups in 2024 actually. So they've grown from 7 to now 11 stores with over 300 staff members. And the Real Canadian Superstore is adding pharmacy health clinics in Alberta, so all their grocery stores will have a health clinic in it in Alberta. Pattison Group is converting Bilo Foods to Save-Ons in the prairies starting this year. Freshco is coming this direction. They started in Ontario out of the Sobeys Group back in 2022, and they're already down all the way to the mainland, and I believe there's one in Victoria. And Loblaws is focusing on hard discount, like their no-frills stores, with future store developments. They're planning on building 40 stores with 700 renovations and 10 expansions across the country starting this year in 2024. And Walmart is investing nearly $1 billion to modernize stores across the country 2024 and beyond. So we need to be able to remain competitive. So how do we do that? How do we compete in that changing landscape? And how are we going to stay relevant in the future? Can we become proactive in our markets, and can we adapt quickly enough? We need to remain relevant. So in order to do that, we need to investigate opportunities and build for long-term sustainable value. We need to continue to attract new members, and as our population grows, we need to be able to be relevant to attract those members. We need to be able to compete, and we need to think differently about the way we do business. This project started back in the fall of 2023 when both co-ops began discussing the possibility of amalgamating Mid-Island and Ucluelet Co-op into one larger co-op. Federated Co-op was asked to prepare and do some amalgamation studies, and it was completed in January of 2024, which highlighted many benefits about being better together. Both boards agreed to form a joint committee and work through the amalgamation agreement to define bylaws, policies, and make a recommendation back to each board. And in March of this year, the two boards agreed upon a proposed bylaws and an amalgamation agreement, leading to today. They've passed a motion, both boards have passed a motion to call a special meeting of our members, to give our members information and to present the resolutions to our members so that they can vote in favor of amalgamating with Mid-Island and become a new co-op, a brand new co-op called the Pacific Coast Consumer Services Cooperative. Sharing our values, both Mid-Island and Ucluelet share community and integrity and teamwork and respect as values in our organizations. So both Mid-Island and Ucluelet Co-op have a very, very similar mission statement as well. Mid-Island is delivering exceptional experiences while enriching our communities and returning profits to our members by providing superior services, products, and facilities. And the Ucluelet Co-op has the ability or has the mission statement to provide diverse goods and services that benefit our West Coast communities. We also share a vision where we proudly provide diversity of services and supports in every community we serve, and the Ucluelet Co-op says that we support the West Coast with integrity. So all the way through our vision, our mission, and our values, we are very, very similar. We have the same beliefs in what we need to do within our communities. Both co-ops adhere to the 7 international recognized cooperative principles, where there is voluntary and open membership, democratic control, where our members get to vote, member economic participation, autonomy and independence, education, training and information, cooperation among cooperatives, and concern for community. And that last one is very, very popular for us. So we are locally invested, community-minded, and we offer our membership a lifetime of benefits. Overall goal is to continue to offer value and to grow and to be relevant and successful for our existing members and our next generation of members in a co-op model. We are both committed to providing quality products and services to meet and exceed the demands of our members. We want to retain and develop expertise within our team member complement and utilize technology as a means of enhancing and complementing our operating departments. We would like to see ongoing and will see ongoing participation and support within all of the communities that we serve. There was at one point someone had indicated a concern for our staff, but through this amalgamation or partnership, we will see improved support for our teams in ways such as increased support for health and safety, increased support for asset protection, people and culture, increased support for our finance and accounting teams, increase for support in community relations and marketing. And there are so many, many more advantages. I can't even go into them all. Our team leaders and team members will not lose any, there will be no job loss as a result of the restructuring during the amalgamation. So every team member will have a home. We'll have more support services by being a part of a larger, more relevant and proactive team, and more career advancement and development opportunities without having to move from retail to retail. So you won't have to leave the island. And during and through the joint board meetings, it was imperative to both groups of elected officials that the following would not be sacrificed: our values, our community focus, our local connection, our guest experiences, and positions and opportunities for team members. We've maintained all of those. Through association, we'll experience the potential to expand to new commodities and new product lines within existing commodities. We'll have a consistent talent development program. We'll be able to reallocate our resources, allowing improved team member focus and improved efficiencies throughout our organization. Through association, we'll be able to share our assets and reduce our overhead costs. We'll be able to share our fixed costs. We'll see some operational synergies arise, and local saving percentages is aligned with both co-ops, so those will stay the same as well. Through this amalgamation and partnership, our members will see access to 43 co-op locations in 15 different communities, from Port Hardy to Duncan to Ucluelet on Vancouver Island, using one co-op membership, and access to diverse commodity lines, which include our gas bars, our card locks, bulk fuel, food, hardware, general mercantile, pharmacy, and liquor. And members will have the ability to earn patronage on all of those commodities. Through this, you'll see improved risk management as a result of a larger geographical trading area and increased commodity diversification. Our combined operations will provide efficiencies and ultimately sustainable results so that members may experience improved lifetime membership benefits. We will have 8 card locks, 18 gas bars, 1 food and hardware store, 1 food market, 17 liquor stores, 1 pharmacy, and bulk petroleum available for our members. Together, the numbers combined, if we had done this a year ago and we used the actual 2023 year-end numbers from both co-ops, the annual sales for the Pacific Coast Co-op would have been $307 million. Our net savings would have been $14.4 million. Our active membership would be over 55,000 members in 15 communities across 43 storefront locations with 450 team members. Now that's an incredible organization to belong to and to have a share in ownership. Our board of directors will consist of 2 folks from Ucluelet, which will be Marnell Saunders, our board president, and Lara Kemps, who is a very big advocate for the community of Ucluelet, and I'm sure a lot of our members know Lara. And then there are 8 additional members who are on the board of directors for Mid-Island, which come from all of the communities surrounding, not just Nanaimo. So what will happen? There will be one CEO, that will be Ian Anderson, and a Ucluelet branch manager, which will be myself, Laurie Gerke. And the Pacific Coast Consumer Services Cooperative will be born effective February 1st, 2025, provided our members all vote in favor of this amalgamation, and we will become one new co-op.